Hey Aries, welcome to your March 2021 reading. Let's get into it. Ace of Swords, Five of Swords, Six of Wands. Okay. Making clear cuts and being cheered upon for that, or cheered on. So people are kind of celebrating your decisions. Whichever decisions you take here seems to have a very positive outcome. Yeah, kind of finally doing something, I don't know, maybe adding some last, going for this last push you need for your life, for the one decision that you're taking. And yeah, I don't know. There's something about sharing with people. Either sharing this decision you make that makes them happy and, celebrate with you. Or sharing some fruits of this decision, some kind of outcome that this decision might have in your life. That could be just as well relevant for the people surrounding you. Maybe also adding something healthy to the more unhealthy stuff that you have going on in your life. I'm going to show you the cards, I forgot. So we have this Ace of Swords cutting this apple with a very fast and movement. It seems with high precision, with a good tool, sharp tool. Could also be your mind. Five of Swords, here we have this one. So again, something cutted, but something more split to share, as this is a cake. And then together like this, like looking at that, it's very funny how she looks in this direction and like, hey, whoa, that was fast. I'm kind of surprised, but I'm happy. And then the Six of Wands, that's a family celebration, so the cook is celebrated and being, applauded for probably the meal or the result or something. So this is where I read this is what I read as people around you being happy with you. Okay. The Fool in your current state. Hermit in the base. Justice in the Crown. Okay, we have three major arcana in the current situation. So Aries, this looks like a very so it could be heavy as a time. It could seem like something is very, balancing you out. You would like to, be more active, more agile, more, going for things, being less burdened or weighted, kind of not having this baggage. But then there's something of some sort of thinking about it and reconsidering, stepping back from this active into a more considerate, more mind space. and with the Justice above, also holding a sword, and then the scale. It's interesting how it reminds me right now of this Ace of Swords, the knife and the two apples. So kind of, you know, being very precise in separating things but keeping them in a balance. So that might take up a little bit of mind space. That's what you maybe want to be a bit more on your own. So we have in your current situation very much solidarity, no, not solidarities, solitude. So 3 people. Let me just look into the past. Knight of Wands, so kind of some form of fast action, maybe something kind of ignited an idea in you that made you able to take decisions here and to not cut things in half, but I feel like it's about separating and doing it on equal parts. So, and it makes you happy to do that, but you also the Fool with the Hermit here, and the Justice. It's not this this foolish, naive energy. Let's, you know, explore life. I don't know what I'm doing. That's not what I get here. It's more like being very considerate about it. Kind of feeling this push and pull, and you know, motivation to move forward. Even maybe leaving something behind. So yeah, I see a lot of joy in it. Okay, High Priestess, 10 of Swords. Maybe you're kind of done with things being too rigid, too much based on the common sense of you know, things as the world as it is viewed from a very confirmative point of view. This is what you want to break free from. So Page of Wands in the transition. Just quickly the outcome. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So there's something in behind, so kind of a faster movement, maybe being too fast on things, that made you feel maybe that, oh, am I being foolish? As sort of a question on your mind, which brings you towards stepping a step back, going, you know, this is the Hermit, doing things again a little bit slower, double checking yourself. And then with the Justice, which takes a lot of thinking, and it's a very calm energy, even a little bit paralyzed, because it's very difficult also to make things like 50-50 just, you know. So there's something about equal parts, the apples, the Justice, the 5 of Swords that are here as a shared, you know, here's a shared cake. I know the 5 of Swords and the other tarot decks can be different, but in this case it's kind of very, yeah, there's something about sharing. They all have plates in front of them. You know, the one carries a crown, but does not wear the crown on her head. it, but to just holding it, kind of, taking it off, you know. There was something like a crowning situation, but, you know, just, it's not that important. It's not about who wins and who loses, and it's about having things equally shared and, you know, making good decisions, not hasty ones, and not the ones that lead to some form of rigidity. Because what you want in the end is, here are so many different people, different generations, and they all just want to live in, you know, they want to have a certain amount of wealth, however you define it. But it's very important for, you know, animals, old people, children, adults. We all go through different stages, and we all experience a different form of injustice, and so to balance it out, you kind of realize that you need to slow down on things and to, but I see you making these decisions and being good at it, so I think that this way of living in this rigid norms is something that you want to leave behind. That's it does not make you very comfortable. There's some form of comfortableness, comfy, feeling comfortable in conformity, right? But I don't see you as an Aries not, you know, being I don't see you as cowardly going along with things. You're quite couraged, and so what you want to is probably, you know, your element. Slow yourself just a bit down and become this page of wands once again, where you look at things precisely, to elaborate the best possible scenario for yourself. Again, kind of, justice, a lot of giving, sharing, and doing it on equal parts. So the Hermit leading to the Page of Wands, once again as a clarification card. So this seems to be a good way to proceed, to be, just to reconsider stuff. Slow down. I just turned them around. It's kind of this in the past, Knight of Wands, a little bit stormy, a little bit like, how do you call that? Feisty, is connected to the High Priestess here. Of course, it's about spirituality, but this is more about a certain form of spirituality. So, you know, established spirituality, the one that is kind of, you know, broadly accepted and known. So it feels like you want to get away from that. You want to discover something else, something new, because you see that this form of thinking about the life and world is not, it's not just, and that's not what you want. Okay, I think I see, calmness, being very much with yourself, but I also see happiness, and I see people around you, and I see them as family and as close people who who do not criticize you for taking this path and for making these decisions, who very much support you in that. Whoops. The Worlds, yeah, and the Temperance. Okay, so it's quite a lot of majors. Okay, so what I get here is thinking about the ways of the world and finding the injustice in all of it. May at times make you feel like, you know, running away or wanting to fight. And yeah, I think that's the way to go with it. The Temperance is maybe for your own sake saying, no, I wouldn't say. I wanted to say that it's about patience, and probably, yeah, things are about patience a lot of times. But I think that it's also about, again, about justice. You know, pouring from one cup to another. Again, sharing. Again, balance things out. Having a good balance. So you know, it's kind of all about that. It's interesting. Okay, so it looks like a fight for social justice that you are this path that you are encountering. And you do it with with a lot of consideration, but maybe also trust. And you're not foolish, and you're not naive. You actually do your research, and yeah. I think this is with your power as an Aries. I really hope that you succeed in it. And I don't hope. I see you will. Because, see, the 10 of Pentacles. That's your outcome. It's happiness and prosperity for everyone. And then, you know, people will celebrate you. And be happy with you and applaud and say, yeah, go for it. Fire, Aries. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to pour. Why do I always say pour? It's pull. It's that easy. It's the word pull. I'm going to pull an oracle card. Let's see. March, also your month. Okay. Sag. Trust and thrive. Yep. That fits. Trust and thrive. Trust in yourself, trust in your abilities, trust in your power, trust in your surrounding people who will support you, or you'll find those people who will support you. And I'm going to read you quickly from the booklet. It's over here. What do we have? Yes, I think it's, is that a symbol? Yeah. So the message is, come alive and thrive. Stand in your light and glory with grace and majesty. Okay. Aries, that's for you. I hope you liked it. Thank you very much for listening and watching. Feel free to subscribe or do whatever you feel like doing. I hope you will succeed with your plans here. And I wish you all the best. Yeah. Stay updated if you want to. And bye-bye.